What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Alpha back with another reaction. And hey, man, say, man, Mzs Shyneka is out here saying, I came in love. I came as a mother. I came as a motherly figure. Don't do me like this, Claressa. Don't call me on my name. State Farm Arena be empty. Playing with me, girl. No, let me stop. But hey, check it out, man. We about to react to this, and y'all get in the comments and let me know what it do. Yada.
I asked that question from a place of care. I'm sitting here, we're interviewing a 31-year-old champion in her field. I'm feeling her energy. It's upbeat, but I can tell that there's more going on than meet the eye. And as I led in my question, I said,
So she thinking some underlying issues going on within Claressa's life that made her react like that. It ain't just the question. She's believing that there's some deep-rooted issues that haven't been resolved, and this is the reason why Claressa crashed out.
been here before. A lot of women have been there before. And what I don't like most in the way that she was even like presented to my attention was the fact that it was Remy saying her name first and saying that you were on the phone with, my husband. And I was like, wait, hold on. Is this the girl with the same, with the movie out and the boxer that you keep telling us about?
Right.
I asked that question from a place of care. I'm sitting here, we're interviewing a 31-year-old champion in her field. I'm feeling her energy. It's upbeat, but I can tell that there's more going on than meet the eye. And as I led in my question, I said, I've been here before. A lot of women have been there before. And what I don't like most in the way that she was even like presented to my attention was the fact that it was Remy saying her name first and saying that you were on the phone with, my husband. And I was like,
So she's pointing out receipts that Remy Ben called out Claressa, running up in her DMs, asking for fashion tips, and then I guess when she got done in her DMs, she jumped in Papoose DMs and got at him. I think knowing either they were separated, married, or not married. I'm sure she knew they was together because you can't say. I mean, they was on Love and Hip Hop, man. They was on Love and Hip Hop, so you know. You feel me? But hey, continue, Mzshyneka.
wait, hold on. Is this the girl with the same, with the movie out and the boxer that you keep telling us about?
Right.
I asked that question from a place of care. I'm sitting here, we're interviewing a 31-year-old champion in her field. I'm feeling her energy. It's upbeat, but I can tell that facts together, and over time, from people speaking on the way
My bad,
that
guys.
she looks or the way that she acts or the way that she dresses, I'm looking at this young successful lady and I'm just like, I hate that for you. I hate that people are, looking at you and your talent, but your drama and who you chose.
So Miss Shyneka, she touching on some good points. She's saying, "Hey, you're very talented. You got everything going for you, and this debacle that you in is damaging, is tarnishing your career, your legacy." And I think she was trying to just tell her in a motherly like way, a sisterhood type way, to like check yourself, look in the mirror. And we all need to do self-evaluation, recheck, realign, you know what I mean, recalibrate, make sure we on the right path, because a lot of things can get clogged in our life, and it gets toxic again, it gets cluttered and busy, and we forget what's going on half the time. And you always got to meditate, reflect, recenter, realign, and then you can think more clearly. And I think that's what Miss Shyneka is trying to explain to her, like, hey, you got the world at your feet and you're crashing out literally over a 50-year-old dude that is technically still married according to this westernized, you know, uh, marriaging system. And it ain't looking good for you. And then you got like they dragging Claressa right now. They really, really dragging her and making her be the talk of the town. And they say all publicity is good publicity, but I don't think you can repair this type of damage. When you do this type of damage, sometimes it's irreparable. And hey, man, I hope Claressa figure it out and get it together, because the endorsements ain't gonna never come with this type of behavior. Yara.
to love is overshadowing that. So yes, I wanted to know, sister to I wanted to know what I guess most people, I didn't know that she hadn't been asked that before, but it was in my spirit. It was nothing that I wrote down on paper. It literally, girl, how long are you willing to let this overshadow your career? So I'm putting these facts together, and over time, you know, from people speaking on the way that she looks or the way that she acts or the way that she dresses, I'm looking at this young, successful lady, and I'm just like, I hate that for you.
I gotta give Miss Shyneka some kudos though. She is professionally, I guess, being in radio, she's trained, and she's had this training, because she is handling this with poise, with dignity, with elegance. She is really, really, really handling as well, especially the way Claressa dog walked her and drug her and threw her out with the bathwater. She talked bad about this lady, her weight and Miss Piggy, and some crazy reckless things that was unwarranted. Even though that the lady might have spoke on you a little too often or too much, as you would say, she never disrespected you. She never called you out your name. She was just stating the facts and the receipts that's kind of public, and then what everybody is saying. This is not just from her. This is from everybody. This is the whole community is getting on you about being married, being with a married man, and always running to the media every time somebody make a post about you or somebody make a video about you. You gotta defend every single fight. No, we don't move like that. You gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them. You gotta know what fights, what battles to fight. You can't be out here just willy nilly, just haymakers at everything coming. You're gonna get clipped. You're gonna get clipped. Let's finish, Miss Shyneka. I hear you, girl.
I hate that people are, looking at you and your talent, but your drama and who you chose to love is overshadowing that. So yes, I
Well
wanted
said.
to know, sister to I wanted to know what I guess most people, I didn't know that she hadn't been asked that before, but it was in my spirit. It was nothing that I wrote down on paper. It literally, girl, how long are you willing to let this overshadow your career? So I'm putting these facts together, and over time, you know, from people speaking on the way that she looks or the way that she acts or the way that she
I didn't think
All right, YouTube. So forgive the intermittent. I have to switch the video, and because it's like in stages, in sex parts. Excuse me. Um, so forgive me for that. But yeah, man, they hitting heads. Let's see what Young Jock got to say as it pertains.
that it was an attack. I just felt that you're an OG, you're an older woman, and I feel like um, when you opened it up and you said, "I've been here before," I felt like that was your olive branch.
the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge coming into the combo, because you were trying to let her know.
So what he mean by that? She been there before is, I believe her and Shorty, the other the two co-hosts with Young Jock, are currently in a divorce or have gotten a divorce, and know what it takes and been through the rigmarole with the paperwork and the court system and yada yada yada. So she could have gave her some game. She could have gave her some game on like, hey, keep quiet until this is over with. Let it die down, and you know what I'm saying. Then you can pop out, and get kind of reckless, whatever, once it's over. But right now you're looking foolish because he technically on paper, and then now it's coming out that Remy say that boy trying to take half her bread. Yeesh. Come on, son. Man, what do you do, my G?
Oh, hey, I understand what you're coming from, but what it seems like as a man, what I saw, okay, real quick, it was like the Barbara and Shirley moment. Not you telling her about something
Barbara,
that she
what?
got going on, but it was a personal kind of question, right?
Not the barber, the Barbara.
Barbara, that's what I said, Barbara. If it was a
It's
personal moment, I think that she probably would have answered that question a little differently, because I think it felt like you was coming from saying, "Hey, look, you're successful, you got all this going on, you are at the top of your pinnacle for what you do. You're there. Why are you subjecting yourself to this situation? It's really none of our business." I didn't think that it was an attack. I just felt
okay. That was his piece on it, and he made a good point. She might have took it personal or thought it was a personal question. She did answer the question pretty professional, but you could tell that she was irritated by the question, the way her face kind of crumbled up, and when you get them lines in your forehead up here and then you get all looking crazy, um, you looking real manly when you're explaining it. It wasn't soft. It wasn't a soft response. It was a real hard, harsh, but semi-professional response. Yeah. All
When
right.
you're looking at someone and you're just like, wow, like this she could have more endorsements, more opportunities. I feel like, and more respect in our community. A lot of people in our community don't respect her because
See, now she didn't hit the she didn't hit the nail on the head. Um, and it's two things she brought up that I'm gonna address. She mentioned endorsements. Man, being 19 times world champion, I think either 3 or 4 times undisputed in 3 different weight classes. You went to the Olympics at 17 and however the other age and won 2 gold medals. Um, you have really done some remarkable, remarkable accolades. Like, it's gonna be hard to top this. Even though a lot of people say Layla Ali is the best fighter ever, or Ann Wolf, or Christy Martin. It's a few different opinions out there. But man, what you have accomplished, you should be sitting on top of the moon with endorsement deals. You should be way richer than you are. And I know that it's tough for dark skin. Um, I don't want to disrespect Claressa, but kind of got those manly features to get endorsements. But if you that good, you can't deny it. And I'm gonna give you an example of somebody that kind of um, had a little bit of manly features, but she was so dominant. She was so dominant. Excuse me. She was so dominant that everybody had to come. I'm talking about everybody from Nike to who, you know, everybody came. And I'm talking about Serena Williams. Serena Williams kind of had that manly, muscular, and there was a lot of jokes going around that they was trying to say that she was a man and yada, yada, yada. But you see, it's the same boat, dark skin, very talented, but two different, attitudes. And Serena used to get turned up. She used to turn up, you know what I mean? But it was always on the court and it was dealing with the play. It wasn't off the court. Her off the court things were, clean for the most part, to my knowledge. You off the court wilding, cussing folks out. Like Nike in the boardroom, get cats gonna be like, ain't nobody buying no shoes. What kid is, we can't promote her to no children. She talking about you a P and you this and you that. And if I, you know what I'm saying? I put paws on you if I catch you. Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody endorsing that. That's just too unpredictable, and they not dealing with it. Not giving nobody no millions and millions of dollars. It just ain't happening. So keep spitting them facts, girl. I see you. Yada.
because of how she was presented to so many of us. It's so unfair to be made up, for people to make fun of how you dress, how you walk, how you talk,
look.
how you act. You know what I'm saying? Like calling you all of these names. And what did I say? I said, she's a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Like when she left. So once
she
what
can
we
be.
do on the radio hit online, it
times.
became, it had a whole
Clean up
nother
well
face to
sometimes.
it. What I did not know is that no one ever asked her that question. I had no idea. And so it was, people that we know going against me. Oh, it was an inappropriate question. And I'm like, when you're looking at someone and you're just like, wow, like this, she could have more endorsements, more opportunities. I feel like, and more respect in our community.
And that's another thing I forgot to touch on. The respect in the community.
Akini had this.
She was speaking on the respect in the community, and I mean, I kind of hate to say it, we love to tear our own people down. We do, and that's a curse on our people, because we don't drag the other nations to this degree. I mean, and they might not cut up as to this degree, but we I mean, they on Claressa head on a daily, and I didn't jump on the wagon, so I ain't even gonna pretend like she ain't running the algorithm right now. She is killing it. She getting everybody paid right now. I mean, y'all could thank her for that, because she definitely giving everybody something to talk about. You feel me? But hey, back to what I was saying. Respecting her, uplifting her being, from our community. Man, how you can't rep goofy. You can't stand for, you know what I'm saying? Idiocy. If I said that right, you can't promote that. You know what I mean? And it hurts my heart a little bit to see how she's getting drugged like this. But I mean, hey man, say man, if the shoe fits, man, you gotta put it on, man. If it's a duck and it quack and it woggle and it wiggles, man, that's what it is, man. You dig? So you know what I mean? Hey, we're gonna get back to the reaction, but I just want to, our community was supporting her in the beginning, real heavy. Before she got with Papoose, they loved Claressa, to be honest with you. She was selling out everywhere she go. I mean, she did most of her shows, most of her fights in Detroit, which is home base, and that you should be able to sell out home base. But man, this State Farm Arena fight, this about to tell the tale. And you funking with like homebred radio personalities, like from Atlanta. I'm sure the people out there love this lady, man. And you, bro, your PR person is horrible. If you got one, horrible. If you don't got one, man, you need to get one ASAP. Because you is out here super duper. You ain't even got no steering wheel in your car, bro. You can't even control the car. No steering wheel. You just out there, no brakes, no steering wheel, and you got a Hemi engine. You mobbing. You running red lights, stop signs. You in other people's lanes. You on the wrong side of the freeway. Like, you just all over the road, about to crash, head-on collision. Yada, sheesh.
Say, yo, stop responding on the blogs because it was overwhelming. And then I went to the next thing I know, she said, well, the God is working on me because I would have answered it different, or the next person that asked me something like that, I'm not going.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let it slide. But she shouldn't have called Shyneka any type of names. I don't care what she want to say. Just like how you said you got mutual friends, how she did it, they could have had a conversation outside of it. Like the calling the fat and Miss Piggy and all that was unnecessary.
And again, I think the organic, groundswell of everything that happens social media wise. As I said, the phones getting the ringing and people like that.
Crazy, man.
What are your thoughts on this situation, man? Because I don't think that Shyneka was really coming from a place of hurt. It was a place of care, and I think it just got twisted in the whole interaction of things.
Akini had to say, yo, stop responding.
Mzs Shyneka, your big fat ass sat up there and talked that shit to me, and then when I checked you respectfully in your face, you shut all that disrespectful shit up. Now, after the fact, you got all this lip and talking all this shit because you never got this much attention before in your life. Being a radio host, I didn't even know who you was. I came there for Jock and Shorty. I did not come there for you.
she looked kind of spazzed out. Like, you know how a crazy person ain't got their medicine? Like, I ain't trying to be funny, man. I really am not. But she looked like a person that, like, 3 days off the meds, like the padded room, she escaped. Like, and you know how you try to pretend like you sane, but you so crazy you can't even pretend. She's looking super duper. What do you think? I'm loco? Sheesh. You looking super sus. And I'm not even gonna play this no more because she get the cussing up a storm. And I already covered this actually, so you can check the other video for this reaction of this video. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on the video, bro. She on 10 right now, and I'm wondering what Pap doing. Like, Pap, why you ain't got your girl on no leash? And I ain't talking no craziness. Like, you supposed to be the king of the castle. You supposed to be the leader, the provider, the protector. And you supposed to, tell your woman, hey, man, it ain't the time for that. You about to fight? Focus, Daniel, son. Focus. Wax on, wax off. Up, down. Up, down. Mr. Miyagi is man, stop playing. Anywho, it's your boy, King Alpha, immortal, man. We don't die, we multiply. Yada. Sheesh.